Hey kiddos, this is Mr. Carmona, one of your school counselors. Hope you checked out our University 101 presentation in either English or Spanish. An extension from that is meeting with you to compare your financial aid packages from various colleges you've been accepted. One of the important things to remember is don't compare the sticker price. Again, the sticker price is just what the university advertises as the total price of you going to that school or university. You always want to look at the specific details and kind of bargain hunt on what you can, on different ways for you to lower your price of to go to that school. And remember the net price. So this is an example of a student who was accepted to Cal State San Bernardino. As you can see, the estimated cost in total is $19,525. That's because tuition, if we look at tuition, it's $6,927. That's something, and then on the right side here, it's an example of a different university, but these numbers here in the middle are specific to Cal State San Bernardino, which I'll fix right here. So tuition is a flat rate that everyone has to pay for, whether you live on campus, live at home, live off campus, or you commute. The next portion here is housing and meals, and this is where you can really save some dough regarding your dorming and your meals. So the cheapest dorm that they have at San Bernardino, it's $6,600. That's because there's, I believe, 4 people living on the floor in the room. Um, and obviously, if you have less people, if you could have a single suite to yourself, that's going to be more expensive. There are deadlines that you need to meet, and if you apply early, you could even save even more money for San Bernardino. So it's really important to check your portals, look at any housing documents. If you really want to submit everything early or on time to save, if it's possible for you to save some money. So the cheapest there, it's $6,000. For the meals, the cheapest is 4,400, close to $4,500. Again, the cheapest. Each school is going to be different. Each university is going to be different. Some of them might be on a point system. Some of them might be on a credit system. Some might be depending on how many swipes you do. Some of them have an allotted amount of meals you have each week. Some of them are 7 days, 5 days. It depends really on what that university, if it's flexible enough to do the housing and meals. So the cheapest one for Cal State San Bernardino is $4,500. And this is also different areas for you to find a bargain. So books and supplies, again, in general, we'll put $500 or some for the year, and these numbers are for the whole year. So not by semester, it's for the full year. So about $500. Again, this is where you could find books online, borrow from your friends, find them at cheaper. You could rent the books, different things, find them online, different things for you to save some money. Transportation, again, this is gonna vary, but we put 500 for the year. Again, if you're living on campus, pretty much you'll be staying on campus, not really traveling much. You could travel around in the area of around campus with your ID for free usually in the on the bus. So different things, and then other costs. Again, if you need a laptop, if you already have one, if you have your Chromebook, um, Scantrons, just different things you're going to need for school. We put it at another $500. So in total, in yellow, it's an estimated cost. So in general, for this student to go to San Bernardino, they're gonna pay about $19,525. Again, different areas you're gonna bargain, but for sure, tuition and dorms and meals are probably the biggest chunk. So again, for this student, about $19,000. So now we're gonna move to the bottom, where we're gonna look at the free money this student received in their financial aid award package. So in total, they received about $16,000 in free money that they do not have to pay back. They received that this school specifically gave them a university grant, a $2,000 university grant. In addition, they did their FAFSA, so they got $6,000 in the Pell Grant for doing their FAFSA. Because they're going to Cal State, because they had really good grades, they're eligible for a Cal Grant for going to school in California. So they got about 5,000, close to $6,000 in Cal Grant, which is free money. This is for a Cal State, so if you're going to a UC, you need to pay for health insurance. But sometimes schools give you money for that. But for the student, it's a zero because they're going to a Cal State. And this student was awarded a $2,000 scholarship. That again, it's a money in the bank, money that they can use to pay for their fees. So 2,000. So in total, it's close to $16,000. So what you're going to do is subtract 19,000 minus the 16,000, and this student still owes $3,500. So there's different things this student can do to pay for that. They were also awarded work study, so it's a job on campus, so they automatically get that 1,500 that they can use to pay for that remaining net cost. But also, this student was eligible for loans. So again, in our presentation that in University 101, there is subsidized and unsubsidized loans. So this student could just take out the subsidized loan for 3,500, and that pays for the remaining cost. If they want extra money, they could also take out the $2,000. Or maybe if they possibly worked or have been working and have that money saved up, they could pay for the remaining balance. But if the student doesn't have anything, they could just take out that $3,500 in subsidized loans and pay for the remaining balance. So meaning subsidized, again, the interest does not start picking up until after graduation, and the student wouldn't have to pay for that loan until 6 months after graduation. So different ways for the student to pay for it. But for their first year, just owing about $3,000, not too bad for 1 year of their undergraduate. Again, this is just financial aid. The cost and the grants and scholarship for their first year, you again would need to do your CADA or FAFSA every single year to continue to receive, pass your classes to continue to receive financial aid. So in summary, things to consider: that tuition and fees, again, flat rate across the board. Everyone has to pay that in general. But housing, meals, books, supplies, and transportation are going to vary, and that's where you can save some money if you really bargain and look for ways to save. These are just estimates overall. Again, more accurate numbers for financial aid based on the financial aid package. But these are some questions you could ask yourself, right? Can I dorm with someone else? Maybe it could be a friend if you're going to the same university. You could request to be dorm mates or roommates. And if you're able to, maybe 4 people per room or 5 people, depending on the university, that's going to save you some money. The different meal plans is what you have to look for. You can rent your books, buy your books online, use it for cheaper. You can do the ebook usually sometimes for cheaper as well. You could always do public transportation for free, and you could always stay on your parents' health insurance if you qualify for that. So just different ways for you to save some money. But in total, you're going to add up the cost. Again, you would do this for each university. This is for Cal State San Bernardino. You would do that for other Cal States, other UCs, or other universities you've been accepted to. So you're gonna have to do some research and look on their website for the housing and meals. Tuition will also be on their website, but again, the tuition is a flat rate across the board. So you would look into these numbers on top for the cost. Once you could log into your portal, if you get anything in the mail, you'll find out your financial aid, so your grants and scholarships that the school is giving you for free. From there, you're going to look at your other options, whether it be work study, loans, if you work, going to be working the summer before university. There's different payment plans you can do to pay for that net cost of the remaining balance for your school. Again, check out our University 101. You could always schedule an appointment, or the link is on the last slide of that presentation. We can meet. You could schedule an appointment to meet with one of the counselors to go over your specific university and financial aid award letter, and we could do this calculations with you individually during those meetings for each school that you applied to. So hope you schedule those meetings. Hope you are all safe, staying healthy, and hope to hear from you soon.